How each zodiac sign acts. When they have a crush, your palms start to sweat. You end up tongue-tied mid-conversation. You can't seem to think about anything else. You've got a crush, that much is clear. But how that instant feeling of infatuation makes you feel, and what you do about it, is extremely personal. If only there was a clear astrological marker that could tell you more about what happens when you catch feelings. Oh wait, there is. As you may already know, Venus rules our love lives, governs how we flirt, and, in turn, should be the planet that informs our crushing style. So, as you pore over your sign's info, be sure to read about your Venus sign, and not just your sun sign. If you don't know yours off the top of your head, don't worry, checking your birth chart online is a snap. Now that you know what your Venus sign is, watch to discover what it says about how you deal with a crush. Aquarius, how you feel like you found your kindred spirit. Water bearers crave independence and individuality, so anyone you like is a unique human indeed. How you act, you drop hints like your arms are tired, Aquarius. We're here to inform you that what you consider a subtle approach is not so subtle at all, but don't let that stop you. Sending cues to your crush that you feel a certain way will get you noticed, even if those cues happen to be visible from space. Aries, how you feel falling in love with someone sends you to new heights. Aries, you can't resist a new project or opportunity, and you definitely view a crush in the same light. Pursuing someone new is just one more thing for you to win at. How you act like a puppy with a new toy. You just cannot get enough of your crush. You text them all the time, laugh at all their jokes, and basically become a one-person cheering section for them. Before charging full speed ahead, just make sure they're feeling it as much as you are. Cancer, how you feel incomplete. Okay, that sounds dramatic, but it's true. When you realize you like someone, you almost immediately want more. Cancer. It's in your nature to crave commitment, so knowing that the one is out there, but isn't with you, makes you ache a little inside. Yes, Venus Cancers feel things as hard as all other types of Cancers. How you act, no matter how magnetic your crush may be, your need to guard your heart and stay in your shell compels you to stamp down even the meekest urge at flirting. You're much more likely to show your interest with gestures, whether that's helping them move or grabbing an extra cold brew for them on your coffee runs. Capricorn, how you feel a crush, you. In the unlikely event that you, a stubborn goat, ends up crushing on someone at all, you will keep calm and carry on. You certainly won't feel infatuated with this person, no giddiness here, but you will have a nagging interest that you cannot shake, try as you might. How you act, wait. Do you like this person, or are they your sworn enemy? Your dislike of crushes, which your old soul sign probably considers childish, may manifest as a dislike for your innocent crush. Cap, don't let your own feelings embarrass you. Leaning into your crush can actually be fun. Gemini, how you feel if it's possible for you to feel even more curious and, let's be real, overwhelmed. It's when you have a crush. You want to know everything there is to know about the object of your affections, but you'd hate for them to know that you want to know. This is the life of a Gemini, always being pulled in two opposite directions. How you act, you delight in flirting, as long as things stay relatively surface level. Try to go beyond that, and your gift of gab may fail you, Gem. Getting deep with someone new stirs up quite a bit of anxiety for you. Heaven forbid you say too much and end up coming on too strong. Leo, how you feel fired up. You've found someone who meets your standards, and you're ready to see where that leads. You've probably clued in 1 or 5 your closest friends about your feelings already, and are hard at work formulating a plan to run into your crush in a totally casual setting. How you act, although you may show off in front of your crush at first, that need to please will soon fall away. You expect to be pursued just as fervently as you pursue. Lioness that you are, you're looking for someone to make a prize of 2 with you, and you have no time for cat and mouse games. Libra, how you feel. Developing a crush sends your head straight into the clouds. Libra, you may spend your time thinking up witticisms you can spontaneously drop into conversations, or idealizing your crush to the point that they stop being real. Some Libras may be so wrapped up in mediating on their crush's undoubtedly delightful features that they miss their shot entirely. How you act. Your desire to keep all parties happy can easily interfere with your romance goals. Libras tend to tread lightly in new settings and around new people, so it'll probably feel out of character for you to pursue your crush. But what's the alternative? Don't be afraid to tip the scales in your Pisces, how you feel. All shook up. You don't take crushes lightly, Pisces, and why should you, when an infatuation for you means an all of a sudden need to know, and, maybe, hopefully, one day love, this wonderful person? How you act. Like you're examining a delicate baby bird. You feel a lot of things, Pisces, but you're more likely to take your time with your crush than to try to pin them down immediately. You find every new thing you learn about your crush genuinely thrilling, and nothing can stop you from savoring that getting to know you process. Sagittarius, how you feel. Like it's a regular day. A Sagittarius without a crush is a rarity. It's simply in your outgoing, flirtatious nature to be interested in someone, even if those feelings don't extend beyond like. How you act. You're quick with a joke or a unique, and most likely an SFW, story, anything that allows you to put on a show for your crush. That said, it's no big deal if they don't end up sticking around for the second act. Your light-hearted approach to dating protects you from feeling let down when a crush ends abruptly. Scorpio, how you feel. Like you've got a great big secret, well, more so than you normally do, anyway. Scorps love nothing more than keeping their feelings close to vest, and crushes are no different. However, if the feelings are strong enough, you could feel like giving up the ghost this once. How you act. You aren't likely to show much interest until you and your crush are completely alone, and that's when you really shined. For all their mystery, Scorpios are famously charismatic and can charm just as stunningly as the more outgoing signs. It's just a matter of finding some private time that's in your way now, Scorp. Taurus, how you feel. Romantic bulls can be easily infatuated, but that doesn't mean you're going to run away with your feelings. Your ruling element, sturdy earth, simply won't allow for that flightiness. Instead, you handle a crush like anything else and lead with patience. How you act. You're a big believer in body language, Taurus. While that may mean you just touch your crush's shoulder a lot, it could also mean you read a little too much into their own physicality. Nonverbal cues can be sexy, but don't fixate too much on them when you can lean on your stunning wit too. Virgo, how you feel. To state the obvious, you feel utterly intrigued by this new person. But, maybe for the first time in your life, you feel insecure too. Virgos are normally as unflappable as they come, but when coping with a crush, you tend to doubt yourself, despite your obvious merits, we might add. How you act. All of that self-doubt influences your behavior around your crush, Virgo, and it can show through in two different ways. On the one hand, you might totally shut down around them. On the other, you may go overboard with your usually sharp, witty comments and end up flat out criticizing them. Taking a moment just to breathe will do wonders to ground yourself, Virgo.